Tuesday afternoon, welcome back. I hope you are, many of you, and I hope we're gonna have some fun today. I'm going to do a fairly short warm-up today, literally maybe 10 minutes. I would like to concentrate more on kickboxing techniques, and so I'm gonna start with some little warm-up as usual, but very short today, very quick, and then we get into action straight away. So the usual request. So for those of you who are here for the first time, I'm Massimo Gaetani. I'm the founder of CARISMA in Cambridge, the head coach. We started 21 years ago in 1999. We've been training since, and we train 4 times a week in Cambridge. At the moment, given the lockdown, we're not training at all. So I've been running these live events every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday just to keep up and to offer a free opportunity to my students as well as anybody else who wants to follow me and to do some training with me and to get some input about techniques, about how to adjust techniques, how to improve them if needed, and so on, back and forth. So as I said, today I feel like doing a shorter warm-up than usual. Our warm-up is usually half an hour, and then we get into techniques. So today I'm going to do a quick warm-up, just a bit of stretching, and then we will work on some techniques. The difficulty of doing this solo training is that a lot of the work we do is in pairs. It's about working with another person. You know, it's very easy to think you know a technique when you do it in the air. To some extent, doing the technique in the air is easier once you understand how to do it. But in the air and without opponent, everything works. When you try to apply on someone, who is not cooperating. So when we do techniques in pairs, I attack you, punch, punch, kick, kick. You block, counter attack, punch, punch, kick, kick. Everything works. But when you're not cooperating, when you're sparring or fighting an opponent, you're in a competition, the opponent has the same interest in scoring on you, punching and kicking you in order to score, that you might have. And this is where bad news come. Things don't work. You think that one technique works, another technique works. You find someone who doesn't work this way, someone who is faster than you, somebody is ignoring your technique, and things go wrong. So it's very important to test your stuff against any kind of opponent. So we are stretching here. The idea is to bring your hands to touch the floor. If you can do that, it's great. If you can't, just hang and just wait. But the ideal thing is to bring your hands to touch the floor. Then turn toward one leg, grab the foot with one hand, same on the other side. Back in the middle. Don't worry, it's not coronavirus, just a little cough. And up. Okay, stretch. This movement is very important to get the stretching around the upper part of your legs and the hips. So we're bending the front knee, keep the torso up. Change leg. And change leg again. And change leg again. Change position. Legs this way, cross your arms, stretch. Okay, now go toward this leg. And the other leg. Back in the middle. Okay, good. Stretch in this way. Turn towards one leg. And the other leg. And down. In our lessons, we tend to have a fairly standard warm-up. The warm-up is usually half an hour, and we do a fair amount of stretching. Some exercises like this one are more or less standard. We do them all the time. We do different kind of press-ups, different kind of abdominals. Always 1 or 2 sets of press-ups, 1 or 2 sets of abdominals, just to get a bit of challenging. By all means, the level of training we do is very into amateur level, as just about every one of our member is. If anybody had any ambition to become a professional fighter, it becomes a job like everything else. You know, you can take pictures for your hobby or because you like. If you want to become a professional photographer, it's a completely different matter. And same is for fighters, for anything. When a sport becomes a profession, it becomes your job, and the amount of training you need to do is way wider. So here we are stretching, we are widening our legs by pushing with the elbows between the legs. Try to get the position wider. And this is another exercise. Try to bring the head to touch the feet. Okay, good. Now bend the knee in this position. Stretch this way. Change leg. Okay, now feet in this position, turn. Some press ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. We're going to do some of this abdominals exercise, just 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Good. Now a little push. Lay your head on the ground. Push your hips up and down, up and down. One leg up and down, up and down, up and down. Change leg, up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Excellent. So, let's do a bit more stretching. Actually, let's do some dynamic stretches so we get the legs ready to go. So, from here, position, turn one foot. We are lifting the legs up. I start light, gently, and increase as I go along. Good. Now change leg. Good. And good. Okay, so let's get started today. So I was saying before, the difficulty about training solo like this is that when I'm training with someone, I might attack, the other person has to block, they attack me, I block, which is great. Here I need to emulate everything. So let's start with a little exercise. So imagine I'm attacking someone with a jab, that person punches me back toward the face. So jab, slip, so jab, slip, cross, hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very important to feel there's a punch coming my way toward my face. So I have to slip. The slip in boxing is a movement. You go internally or externally. You're moving sideways in order to avoid a punch. It's not a duck or a roll, which you do in a rolling motion, but it's a slip. Okay? So the idea is as I said, I'm punching, slip, cross hook. It's very important to feel that you are in contact with an opponent, even if there is no opponent here, okay? So from here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Change leg. So now 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. So that's a very simple exercise. So let's think about another exercise. So an opponent is attacking us. So I'm going jab, cross, open hand block. So the idea is I'm attacking an opponent, jab, cross, the opponent kicks back with a round kick, okay? Think about it, I'm punching, jab, cross, and the round kick comes here. So I'm going jab, cross, open hand block, and then front kick with the front leg. All right, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I'm in side stance, I could do a round kick with the front leg. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I repeat now. First the front kick from stance. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I do from side stance. So 1, 2. Notice I'm opening. I'm in side stance. I do the jab. I open. I do the cross, and then I come back here side stance to the open hand block, and then a round kick. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the way I would normally do when I'm sparring, if I see someone usually using the front kick, would be to use a spinning backside kick. So I would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's go back in front stance. Sorry. Yeah, the other side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now, if you think about spinning, I can spin anything. After the jab cross, open and block, I can spin a hook, bang. I can spin an external crescent, 1, 2, 3, bang. I can spin an external axe, 1, 2, 3, 2. Obviously, the space is not the best friend of flamboyant kicks. Okay, so let's do another technique which includes a block so that you visualize some blocks. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the idea this time is that if the kick comes this way, is a medium, high, medium, high, medium or low kick, you can block, block, block. Okay. If the kick comes this side, if it comes to the shoulder, you just raise your shoulder. If it comes lower, you can do the same. 1, 2, 3. You clear the space. You are opening up your position so that the kick that we did before. 1, 2, 3. Bang. The key point, if you're doing in front of a mirror, is making sure that your block clears your perimeter, your surface. Yeah. If you do 1, 2, 3, you're still gonna get a kick. So the idea is 1, 2, 3, bring it out. Okay, so obviously I can do simple thing. If I'm attacking an opponent, I'm punching, and this opponent is kicking, I can just carry on punching. So 1, 2, 3, jab cross again. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you might notice sometimes when I'm doing these techniques, my hands are loose. I'm not extending my arms completely. My arms completely is just to avoid the continued extension of my tendons, my ligaments around the elbows. So I'm trying to protect myself. So when I do these kinds of techniques, I'm not stepping out the punch all the time. Obviously, if I'm punching with a target which the arm is never fully extended, I will go for the full extension. Okay, so let's go. So jab cross, deflecting block, jab cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please notice shoulders, elbows, guard, protection. Yes? Good. Okay, so now I will do some double techniques just because they are useful sometimes. So simple techniques to do: front kick, jab cross, round kick, let's say. Front, jab cross, round. Simple, very effective, very, very simple. The most bread and butter technique you can think about. Front kick with front leg, jab cross, round kick with rear leg. And again, jab cross, sorry. Front kick, jab cross. Today I'm not. Front kick, jab cross, round kick. Front kick, jab cross, round kick. If I do it sideways, front kick, jab cross, round kick. Front kick, jab cross, round kick. Front kick, jab cross, round kick. Go the other side so you can see me from every angle, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I go right in front, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. I hope you're enjoying this. Please, if you see these techniques live, please leave me a little feedback. If you see them recorded because it happened yesterday or 10 days ago or a year ago, still leave me a feedback. Leave me a little message, or if you are practicing with them, let me know what you think, if these techniques are effective for you or they're not. Obviously, if I had an opponent to practice, I would show you different stuff. Good. So I will now explain a few techniques that I use defending. Okay, so my style of kickboxing is not just attack, 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 attack. I use a lot of techniques in a defending mode. Just about every technique you use attacking can be used defending. It's just a matter of catching the opponent. So for example, I use round kick very often as a defending technique. So I move backward and kick, which means this: I am close to the opponent is moving forward, I move backward and kick. The stepping is the opposite of stepping forward. I'm stepping backward and kick. Yeah, I'm here, step backward, kick. So if I do it on the other side, you can see me from the right in front. So I'm here, step backward, kick. And again, step backward, kick. Here, step backward, kick. So I'm attacking, I'm stepping backward, I'm stepping backward. That's the idea. Okay, so just about every technique can be used this way. So for example, I can use the front kick. So I'm here, I'm sparring, you come forward, I come forward, bang. I use the front kick, I'm stepping backward gently and put the front kick between you and me. So I'm here, front kick. I'm here, front kick. I'm here, front kick. I'm here, bam, 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 boom. Front kick. Now, another technique I use all the time to defend is the side kick. A lot of people know me. So I had to do it because I'm front stance, yes, and as I move backward, I turn into side stance and raise my leg. Otherwise I stay in side stance, so in cat stance, I'm attacking, I'm keeping my opponent busy. As soon as the opponent step in, then I step back, boom, and put a side kick between me and them. Boom, 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 bang. Very important to make sure that your alignment is correct. If you're side stance and you're pushing the kick out, then if the opponent is really pushing forward, you might get pushed backward. But if you're kicking like this, then your all hips get turned. So I'm attacking, I'm attacking, I'm attacking, boom, side kick. I'm stepping backward, side kick. Punch, punch, punch. Boom. Yeah? Quite important. Now, these are the most obvious techniques. If you got the legs for it, when I use the expression if you got the legs for it, means if you are fairly flexible and fast with your legs, then every technique can be used as a spinning, as a counter. So sometimes I use this. I'm attacking someone, keeping busy, step backward, boom. Use the axe kick as a defending technique. Keep busy, keep busy, keep busy, keep busy, bang. Yeah. And the same, obviously, everything I do right, I do left, and vice versa. So very important. The same can be used with a hook. So I'm here, step backward, boom. Yeah, boom. Hook. The idea of the hook is that is probably the least expected kick. So if you try it and you're fast enough, you very often score with it. Okay, so let's do a few combinations. So let's do. So from this position, I'm going to go sliding forward, axe kick. Yes, so 1, cross hook, internal axe with the rear leg. It's a fairly ambitious technique if you like, but it's just a good exercise to practice. So sliding forward, 1, yes, so 1, landing front stance, cross hook, close the guard, internal axe. And again, cat stance, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, axe kick, cross hook, internal axe. Axe kick, cross hook, internal axe. Now I'm gonna do it the opposite side, right in front. 1, 2, 3, axe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Internal axe kick is a funny kick because it's been around forever, but very few people were using it properly. And I started to reintroduce it maybe a few years ago when I saw an epic sparring session, just a friendly sparring session between Dominique Valera and Bill Superfoot Wallace, and I saw Dominique Valera using this kick all the time. And I said, that's a kick we used to use, and I started using it. And it's just fantastic. Nobody expects to see an axe kick coming from the rear leg hitting you, and it does score. Okay, so another couple of techniques just to get you going. So we've done it a few sessions ago, the idea of changing direction. So somebody's coming, you change direction, use your punches. Now we're gonna use the kicks. So the idea is somebody's attacking me, I block, step forward, round kick. So if I'm going out in the same direction where my left hand, my front leg is, so I'm left in front. If I'm going out left, it's just a 1-2 process. 1, 2, I'm in front stance, and I use my rear leg. If I'm going out in this direction to the right, I can do the same. 1, 2, but this time I'm in cat stance, and I use my front leg. Okay, so let's do 5 of each side. Okay, so I'm left in front. Block, cat stance, round kick with the rear leg. And again, block. 1, 2. And again, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, block, 1, 5. Now, if I go out on the right, I change my position from front stance, cat stance. Okay, so back, 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. 1, 3. 1, 4. 1, 5. Okay, so now if I'm in front stance, right in front, this time I go outright, kick with the rear leg, left. So I'm here, 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. And again, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Oops. Okay, this time I'm gonna go out this way and use my front leg. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. That's the idea. Okay, good. I think I'm gonna cut it short for today. I will now do some stretching exercise. We haven't done much warm up. I'll do some power exercise with you and then we close it. So, power exercise for you today is the jump squat. So from this position, you're dropping in the squat position, 1 and back, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 1 and 5, 1 and 6, 1 and 7, 1 and 8, 1 and 9, 1 and 10. Good. There are hundreds of exercises you can do, people, and there are millions of videos on YouTube. So if you want just to do HIIT heat training, 10-15 minutes, like all sort of exercise, like jump and start, bang, jump and start, or this sort of exercise like the skater. There are hundreds of them, and each of you should do as much aerobic training you need to do. I like to teach kickboxing and I like to practice kickboxing techniques, so I will limit myself to the warm-up I do in terms of the exercises I show. The rest, please use other videos if you want to just get the motivation to do it. Okay, so let's finish this session today with a bit of shadow boxing. Just get your techniques together. Try to use every technique you know. This is the time where you need to think about combinations. The jab cross comes natural to everybody, so it's easy to use. Jab cross hook is a nice technique. Jab cross hook, jab cross hook, change guard, jab, jab cross, jab cross, jab cross hook, jab cross hook. I'm turning around so you can see me from different angles. Jab cross hook, jab, jab cross hook. Then you can start adding your little kicks, a few kicks. So front kick, jab cross hook, front kick, jab cross hook, front kick, jab cross hook, front kick, opposite leg, jab cross hook, front kick, jab cross hook, front kick, jab cross hook, front kick, jab cross hook. Then obviously you can think about more complicated stuff, you know, jab cross, roll, cross, hook, jab cross, roll, hook, hook, change it, jab cross, roll, hook, hook, 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 jab cross, roll, hook, jab cross, roll, hook, hook. Okay, and I will stretch, get your stretching properly done.
bend your knees.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy all of these. There are 3 of them per week which I'm publishing. Now I'm catching up on YouTube, so you will see them soon on YouTube. Please leave me feedback. Please take a picture of yourself. Either you send me privately, I'm happy to receive it privately just to see that you're doing something of this, or you can, if you feel brave, you can post this picture on a comment on the video itself, on the live video, or on the one I post on the CARISMA website, sorry, the CARISMA group or the CARISMA page. Any of those accept comments. Please put a comment. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you did, and I'll see you again on Tuesday the 23rd with another session like this. And the more feedback you give me, I receive some emails, some messages from people directly that tell me what they like, what they don't like, so I keep adapting these lessons to your request. So I make it as a personal training for myself, but I also make it for you while you are waiting. We are waiting for the pandemic to finish, and we are looking forward to go back to our training as soon as possible. Thank you and good night.